Pavers and flagstone, two of the easiest hardscapes to work with, even for beginners. So let's talk pavers first. Now, traditional brick fall into pavers as well, but this is what you call cast concrete pavers. These are all designed with molds and they're made out of concrete. This one is sort of a miniature brick. This paver is actually designed to look like an old world cobblestone. And then we have what we call the interlocking pavers, and these are cool shapes that are designed to interlock with each other. These other two pavers that we have is something that's becoming more and more popular. If you were to design a large patio and use all of these, what it does is give you the look of these small cobble pieces, but actually instead of you having to lay every individual little piece there, you've got some nice sized pieces to work with. Now this has got all the features. I mean, we've got different colors and tones, we've got that little undulated feel and look. It's also got the cracks in there, and this piece is actually designed to look like flagstone. Now when it comes to flagstone, it's kind of a different ball game, but they're still simple to work with. This is about 1 inch thick, and walk-on grade is anywhere between 3/4 and 1 inch, maybe up to 1.5 inches. If it's thicker than that, it's considered patio grade, and that you can design an entire patio out of, and you can put heavier things like furniture and stuff like that outdoors on it. So I'm gonna show you how to lay flagstone. They both basically get dealt with the same, and I'll go over some of their differences. The first thing I had to do, and I've already got it done here, is I excavated the area. My pathway is gonna be about 3 feet wide. You'll always wanna excavate at least 6 inches beyond that on either side. So if you wanna put in a 3-foot walkway, let's excavate a total of 4 feet, just so that you have some room to work with this material.
Make sure the surface is level and start laying out your pattern.
So I've got all my pieces laid out. Now it's time to install my pieces. What I need to do is create that foundation. So I'm gonna leave my stones in place, and I'm gonna work one stone at a time, remove that stone, put down my base material, and then reset the stone. And for base material, we have a few options. Sand makes a nice base, but you don't wanna get it over 1 inch thick. If you have to actually build your level up higher than that in order to get your stone at the right height, then you're gonna wanna use a crushed stone. They call it DG for decomposed granite. It's a crushed stone, it's 1/4 inch down to dust, and it really packs together to give you a nice base. You don't want to pat this stuff down. You need this to be a nice fluffy base because we're going to be working this base. And what I mean by working it is we're going to take our stone and we're going to shift it and put it into place where we want it. Gentle sliding back and forth, maybe different directions to set it into place.
Fill in or remove the base material until the paver is stable and level.
Once you get it done, you're going to test that stone.
Yeah, that's much better.
Then you've got to decide what's going to happen in between these. There's a few options. You can take crushed rock, this DG here, and you can put it in between each of your stones. One of my favorite is to actually grow ground cover in between here. Now, if you're doing pavers, it's a very similar installation, except for the fact that you'll do everything one step at a time. You'll excavate the entire area, you'll put down your entire base, you'll lay down all your pavers, and then top dress that with sand and vibroplate it all in place. Either option, you have an easy to install hardscaped area in your new landscape.